Okay, so in the last video, we talked about cool functions like string trim, string view, and string detect. In this session, we're going to talk about other really nifty and probably more important techniques in terms of string manipulations. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's go ahead and create our markdown file, practice string manipulations 2, and we press OK. We go ahead and delete all this content here, create a new R chunk, library tidyverse. Okay, library tidyverse. Okay, and the very first function we're going to talk about is string remove all. So with string remove all allows you just to remove all the places where it says a particular pattern. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So we have the cool sentence. Okay, and notice here, and I noticed this issue when it copies and pastes from the PDF, it doesn't continue the actual string. So make sure that there is a blank spot there. So make sure that is present. So like that. And then from there, so if we run this, we get our cool sentence. And let's go ahead and just view it just so that we can see what it looks like within R. Great, fantastic. And what we're going to do is utilize the string remove all function. Oh, of course. We have to run tidyverse. Gotta remember to always do that. Okay, so here, if you notice, wherever it says cool, so I'm the coolest person in the world, I'm the ist person in the world. I have cool cars and even cooler bikes. That's gone away, and ER bikes, and all the cools are just replaced. Okay, so there's another function with in tidyverse. Okay, it's just string remove, and what that does, it just replaces the very first, or removes the very first time it sees cool. So you can see it says I am the person in the person in the world, have cool cars and even cooler bikes. So you can use either one. Okay, so in terms of string replace, let's move on to the next function. String replace all. Okay, string replace all, str replace all, removes all the places of a certain string, but it allows you to replace it with something else. So this is not going to make the most sense, but what we're going to do is replace all the cool with boring. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep the original sentence here. Okay, run it, and we can compare, and just go ahead and run this. Okay, so if I say I'm the coolest person in the world, what it now says, I'm the boringest person in the world. I have boring cars and even boringer. So it doesn't make sense, but you get the point that you can replace. Okay, and that's key here, using this replace component of the function. Okay, however, it works the same way. I can only replace just the first time it sees cool by using str replace and erasing the all. As you can see here, it says I'm the boringest person in the world, I have cool cars, and so on and so forth. So that is string replace all. This last function, okay, string extract, what it does is it removes that particular pattern from your actual string. So what I'm going to do is I have this new cool sentence. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste from here, but let's actually modify this name. Let's call it with numbers. Okay, something like that. And so be careful when you copy and paste from here. Make sure that the space it continues here and has a space in between. Okay, and so what this says is I'm the coolest person in the world, born in 1988. I have 403 cool cars and even 1,047 cooler bikes. My cool outshines the cool. So what's interesting here is that I have numbers now. Okay, I have numbers in my sentence. And what this extraction, this string extraction allows you to do is to extract certain patterns. But the reason why I'm going to take a little bit of a second to talk about this is that this little thing here allows me to state that I'm going to extract any 4-digit number. Okay, so this says any number, and this extraction it says any 4. It allows me to have 4 numbers. Okay, so what this is called, it's called regex, and that's a regular expression. I can have an entire week class on regular expression, but I actually just wanted to bring this up now so you can all see what this looks like. But what happens now is that let's have the beginning. Let's have this string here. Now, since I changed the name, I should change it here as well. Okay. So as you can see, what it does, it extracts the 1988 and the 1047. Okay, because think about it, the 403 only has 3 digits. So if I were to change this to 2, make it 4 digits, it's going to extract that as well. Okay, so again, we have another question for you to practice on your own. And again, in terms of regex, if you'd like to learn more, there's a little cheat sheet that you can learn more about regex there. So look forward to String Manipulations 3.